so much.
So nice.
Yes.
What is this?
That's vanilla ice cream.
Okay, ice
Jadi
cream.
I'll walk you through this. Kalau ini tuh cherry crumble dari Ladies Who Bake, bakery aku. So it's a German cake. Jadi kayak sejenis pie tua. Isinya buah cherry, and then you enjoy it with cream. Jadi ini fresh cream kita bikin tiap pagi, and then we send it to Nolita, to my husband's restaurant. Terus kalau ini namanya, this is Lindt fudge cake, so Lindt chocolate fudge cake. It's a flourless chocolate cake made with Lindt chocolate and with vanilla ice cream.
Oh wow!
Yeah. The vanilla ice cream is from Nolita because my husband thinks you need more ice cream and everything.
Yes,
so.
of course. I need more ice cream for
Please enjoy. We can share, ya.
Okay, alright.
So it's really good.
Okay, this is good.
Do you like dessert?
Yeah, I like
Who
dessert.
doesn't, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So the cherry crumble is the healthier option ya.
Okay.
Tapi ini juga nggak terlalu nggak sehat kok.
Oh gitu.
Nggak ada
Okay.
gizinya kan.
Yes. Okay. This looks good.
I hope you like it. Yum.
Okay.
Yum yum yum. Yeah, you like it?
I like it.
Try the cherry crumble. Yeah.
I like it. Alright.
I'm stealing your food.
We mix. We share.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I have it with the cream.
With the cream too? Alright,
Yeah.
I mix it.
So, one of my best friends, Viola, she's German and her grandma is German. So, ini resep dari neneknya. So she taught me how to make it, and that was the beginning of Ladies Who Bake. Actually, ini juga, enak. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I'm so glad you like it. But cheat day kan, it's the weekend.
Yeah. It's okay, right? Okay. So good. Ini bisa-bisa kayaknya ngomongin makanan terus ya.
Bisa. Apalagi we're here at Nolita, right? Tapi sebetulnya yang minta aku memulai bakery juga suamiku, because the cherry crumble was his favorite dessert. Gitu.
This is so his favorite.
Yeah, it was his favorite, and Viola would make it for his birthday and for other occasions. And he was like, okay, you guys have to make a bakery. Jadi that's the beginning of Ladies Who Bake.
Alright. So cool. Okay. We're going to talk about this restaurant later
Yeah,
on.
of course.
But I have some question for you.
Absolutely. Please ask away.
So,
And stop me from eating.
okay. I want to know about you more.
Okay, sure.
So, can you tell us
Yes.
the background from your name? Because your name sounds very unique. Like
My
Rianti
name?
Cartwright, right?
Rianti Cartwright.
Yeah.
Well, Rianti is obviously a name given to me by my parents. And my dad is British. He's Welsh English. My grandfather is English and my grandmother is Welsh. But he grew up in Llangollen, which is a town in Wales. And my mom is Javanese and Sundanese, so I'm half British, half Indonesian. So,
Okay.
yes, my dad's name is Cartwright, so that's why it's my surname. And Rianti is a name given to me by my parents. I don't actually know what it means, but I'm sure it means something really great.
Yes, I'm sure of it. That's why they choose it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, what is the first thing you thought when you wake up in the morning?
The first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning, where's my phone? No. Oh no, that's terrible. But it's true. So it's really bad. I think the bedroom should be a no phone zone, but obviously I don't adhere to that. So the first thing I do, I'm really guilty, is I say good morning to my husband. That's very important. I kiss him good morning, and then I reach over and then I check my messages, and then I scroll through Instagram, and I check my emails in bed because it kind of helps me wake up. And then, I take a shower and
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what makes you excited this day lately?
What makes me excited? I think life makes me excited. I'm very passionate about life. I'm very grateful to have this life and to have all the blessings that I have. And so I guess life makes me excited, I think, and my friends excite me, my husband excites me, work excites me, everything excites me.
So everything, yeah?
Yes.
I want to know about what is your passion?
My passion. Okay, so my passion again would say I think I'm passionate about every aspect of my life. So I'm just passionate about life in general. I like being productive. I'm passionate about being active and productive. I have a lot of things going on, but I feel, very motivated and very grateful. I'm really grateful for my bakery, as you've enjoyed some products from my bakery earlier. And I really love my bakery, so I'm very passionate about it. It's small. It started off as a really small kind of home business, and it's kind of expanded, thankfully, and we supply a few cafes now, including my husband's. So it's a passion of mine. I'm passionate about my career. I've been very grateful. I've been working, I'm 33 now, so I've been working since I was 18 maybe, so maybe 15 years. You do the math, I'm not good at math. But so I'm really passionate about my career, and I feel really grateful for all the opportunities God has given me. And right now I'm doing a sitcom called The Transmart, which is really enjoyable. I really love working on it. It's so funny, and I mean, not because I'm in it obviously, but I enjoy the script. I enjoy the banter with my co-stars. It's really great. And I'm just passionate about my life, about my marriage. I have a really great husband. He's my best friend. I have a very positive circle of friends. I have a wonderful family. So thank God, and I'm just really passionate about everything. I actually kind of participated in the entertainment world by accident. I attended the University of Tasmania, but it was a sandwich program. So the plan was for me to study for 2 years in Jakarta, and then spend my third year and my final year in Hobart in Tasmania, in Australia. And so the campus in Jakarta was in the same building as MTV Indonesia. So I would have to walk. I'd walk through the MTV. Well, just in front of the MTV offices on the way to the canteen downstairs. And then a producer, it was Mas Aryo, who is a good friend of mine now. He offered me. He's like, "Hey, do you want to cast to be a MTV VJ?" And I was born in Bandung, but I studied at an international school, so I felt like my Indonesian wasn't so good, and so I was feeling a little bit insecure about that, and I didn't know, I had no previous experience, being a presenter, so I was a little bit anxious, and I was like, I kept saying no, I was like, no, I'm really not good enough, like, I can't, I'm just this girl from Bandung, like, I don't want to do this, but he kept asking me, right, and then, and I just kept postponing it as an excuse, and then finally, because I just felt bad, I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna suck, and that's it, I just did it to be polite, but he had faith in me, he had faith in me, so I did the casting, and I thought I was terrible, but they gave me a chance. So I became a guest VJ first, and then I became a VJ, and I was still studying at the time, but UTAS allowed me to transfer my credits online so I could finish. So I just basically went to Hobart for graduation. 3 years later. It took me a while, but it was great. So that's how I started. And I could reduce the amount of subjects I could take a month, so I reduced it to 2 subjects a month. That's why it took longer, not because I was stupid. And from MTV I got some movie offers, and I've always liked acting. I really enjoyed drama school in high school. I mean drama class in high school. It was one of my favorite subjects. And I would participate in the musicals, not to sing, but just to act. So I really liked it, and and so it was really great. I got my first movie was I Feel I'm in Love.
Yes.
And I had 3 scenes, and then they cut 2 out, so it was just 1. Jadi cuma 1 kan? Tapi nggak apa-apa. That's how I started, right? Yeah, it was wonderful. It was a really wonderful opportunity, and then I got Jomblo, and after Jomblo, Pesan dari Surga. And then finally, I Cinta, and it was kind of, my movie career kind of is parallel to my MTV VJ career, and it was wonderful, and so I was an MTV VJ for 6 years, I think, and after that, I was offered to be a judge in Indonesia Mencari Bakat. And again, I was like, I know nothing about music, you know, I am not qualified to like judge people on how they sing or whatever. But I kind of positioned myself as a member of the audience, and yeah, and I really enjoyed it, you know, yeah.
You were so busy with all the activity and everything, right? But how you manage the time, like everything?
So I used to own this spa with my friends. It was a ladies only spa. And you know, these men would come just waiting for their wives or their girlfriends, and they'd be waiting outside in the Jakarta heat. And if you live in Jakarta, you know that's not pleasant. So again, my husband was like, you know, there's a small space outside the spa, and you know, you guys know this really good cherry crumble recipe, so you should make a little cafe. And I was like, okay, that's a good idea. So, and I've always liked baking. This was one of my best friend's recipes. And when, you know, she taught that to me and I could make it, and I find it kind of therapeutic. You know, after like a long day and you're baking cupcakes or you're baking like pies or whatever, it's just a nice feeling to kind of calm down. So I like it. Yeah. It's not stressful at all. I think cooking can be stressful, but baking is more like, as long as you follow the measurement, you know, whatever, it's, you know, you can't really go wrong, I think. I don't know, but I really like it. So that's how I started the cafe. And it's been 2 years now, and it's kind of expanded and grown. I mean, it's still small, it's still a small business, but now we supply to several cafes. And yeah, it's been really, really great.
So speak about love. Wow. Hey. So, how did you meet? I mean, like, you meet your husband right now, and then how everything happened?
So yeah, I don't have that much experience when it comes to love. I've only had 2 real boyfriends, including my husband. But where I met Cass, my husband, I actually met him in a club. I met him in a club. It was an R&B event, and he was friends with my friend Yanni. And it wasn't love at first sight, but it was like curiosity at first sight. I think I could tell that he was different, and I guess what struck me about him was his confidence. He was very confident. He was dancing, and I knew like he wasn't from around here, because I mean he looked like he was from Jakarta, but he acted, I don't know, it was just something different about him that kind of made me like, oh, who is this guy? And so we got introduced, but like nothing happened. It was just like, nothing. And then like, and I would see him from time to time because we had mutual friends, but that was it. And then a year later, I met him someplace, and he called me. He got my number from my friend, and then it was like I felt like I had known him for the longest time. Like it just felt really natural, and like we were on the phone for hours. And it was just really, and it was just really nice because I felt like he was my buddy, and he made me laugh all the time. And we've been together for 8 years now, and we've never had a fight more than 24 hours in 8 years. Yeah, because you know, I think sometimes it's about chemistry and about your love language. Like everybody has a different love language, and I think we kind of met, and our chemistry is that we have a pretty good communication, and I hope, you know, forever. Okay. Disagreements are normal. Every couple goes through them, obviously. But yeah, we have a really good communication that we sort it out, you know, really fast. So we've been married 6 years. We were together for 2 years before that. Compared to like my parents, who have been married for like almost 40 years, and my parents-in-law have been married for over 40 years. It's like, it's just a drop in the bucket, right? But I think compromise is really important. I think you should, like, if your expectations are too high, you should kind of lower them. Or if your reality is too low to what, you know, your partner expects, you should kind of make the effort to kind of improve on yourself. I think compromise is really important. Compromise and communication, and I think respect. And I think, I don't know, but from a female perspective, I think men just, they need respect. I think they need respect, and obviously we need respect too, but we need love. I think we need love. I mean, this is just my opinion, right? It's nothing set in stone. This is just my personal opinion. But I found that if you give a man respect, he will give you love, you know, and even if say you don't feel like he's giving you the love that you want, you just give him respect first, and for some reason the universe just conspires to make things happen for you, and he gives you the love that you want.
Oh,
and
that's
yeah,
sweet.
I think so. I don't know. It worked for me. You know, I'm gonna have some of your chocolate. This is terrible.
Yes, can take it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we already know some about you, especially about your patient and everything. So I think after this, I'm going to call your
My husband. Yes.
Yeah, because I want
And
to
he
know
talks a
about
lot
you.
now. I'm warning you now. Watch him be really quiet.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to know about
Yeah.
how like Nolita happened and
Yes.
why you choose the name Nolita and
Okay.
everything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he can tell you about
Yeah.
that. Okay,
Alright.
great.
So
Yay.
continue our
Yes, yes,
dessert.
please, please.
So good.
Yay. I'm glad you like it.
Yes, I like it so much.
That's so good. Okay. This is my husband,
Okay.
Cass.
Okay,
Everybody,
really?
yes,
Yeah.
everybody. This is my husband, Cass.
Hi.
Yes.
Good to see you here. I already talked some of like what makes Rianti passionate about and then
Yes.
one of them is about your cafe, Nolita.
Yes,
So
yes.
can you tell us or share to us about Nolita? What's the background? Why you make cafe? Like anything can make like salon or
Yeah,
boutique,
yeah,
anything,
yeah,
but why
yeah.
you choose cafe and bakery?
I made Nolita because I really miss New York because I grew up in New York
Oh, okay.
for 16 years. So like any true New Yorker, sometimes I miss the food there. So I made Nolita. Nolita is actually an area in New York. It's called it's short for North of Little Italy.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
North of Italy, so it
Yes.
makes Nolita.
Yes.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
that's where all of the cafes and brunch places are, and a lot of people in fashion and arts are around that area. So that's my favorite part. My favorite part of the city.
All right.
Ladies Who Bake,
Yeah.
my cafe and my bakery actually supply Nolita.
Yes.
So he's actually one of my clients. So
Oh.
we supply a few cafes in Jakarta, but Nolita is the only restaurant that serves our desserts with extra ice cream.
Okay. So this is one of the best from here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
with the ice cream.
Yeah, with the ice cream.
Yeah.
So it's really good. Yeah.
So
yeah.
this is one of your signature?
Well, it's one of the signatures of Ladies
Yeah.
Who Bake, and he's kind of just helping me out by allowing me
Okay.
to sell my wares
Yes.
here. But but about the food, it's all just Cass. The food here.
Yeah. So we have a big breakfast here, sandwiches,
Yeah.
pasta.
Oh, okay. Can you tell us more about the menu? Everything?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's the menu?
One of the favorites here is our buttermilk fried chicken with waffles.
Oh, with waffle.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a
Okay,
favorite here because it's a combination between sweet and savory, and I think not a lot of people had experienced that. So I thought it would be good to bring it to Indonesia because
I
that's
see.
very well.
Received
We're
there?
very well received, and like it's one of the comfort foods in the States.
The
Yeah.
States. Okay.
It's so good.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah.
So that's the part of the restaurant, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I want to know, like, what is your favorite actually? I mean, from
My
here, your personal
favorite,
favorite, and your husband's personal favorite.
That's kind of hard because I love everything here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I love everything.
Really?
Yeah, well,
We used to-
definitely the buttermilk fried chicken and waffle.
Yeah.
But I also love their tomato soup. It's really hearty and it comes with grilled cheese. And
I'm getting hungry now.
yeah, I love their the pasta here is excellent.
Yeah.
And it's just because I know he uses the highest quality ingredients. So
Yeah.
like everything is just you taste the quality. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
What's your
Everything.
favorite?
My favorite. I can't choose one. It's like everything
one.
for different.
So they know what
Um,
Rianti likes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I would say the buttermilk fried chicken. and waffles. That would be
Okay.
my favorite. Yeah.
Okay, and then your favorite.
Wow. One of my favorites is actually the. Wait.
See, you're even having trouble.
No, I didn't have trouble.
Yeah.
Tomato soup.
Oh,
Yeah.
tomato soup.
Yeah,
I think I must
good.
try
It's
that
really
one,
good.
right?
It's really
Because you
delicious.
guys have the same
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of people like the tomato
Actually,
soup.
everything here, like even the
yeah.
big breakfast. Like I come here on a Saturday and I have the
Yeah.
big breakfast, all
And
the
it's huge.
deep fried
Oh,
peanut
okay.
butter and jelly, and then there's the ricotta and burnt brioche, a burnt brioche with ricotta. That's just and jam. That is just amazing. Everything is good.
How about like okay, the market, like
Yeah.
like the market here. I mean, the average,
Sure.
for example, like okay, most of them is a man, or most of
Yeah.
them is a girl, like
Yeah, yeah.
young adult or
Yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
So, like I said, from since the day we opened, we've realized that our biggest clientele, our biggest demographic are ladies,
Ladies,
young
okay.
young women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really funny
Yes.
though.
Really, like the average
Yeah, a
is
lot of
between,
ladies come here.
between
And
Yeah, I would
there's
say-
a lot of baby showers here
Yes.
for some
Really?
reason, and a
Okay.
lot of bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say
Yeah.
between 19 to
19, yeah.
30,
35 could be. Yeah.
even late 30s.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
a lot of ladies.
Yeah.
She's not happy about that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So I'm excited about life.
Because I'm always working. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so so that's about the restaurant.
I'm telling you, my sense of humor.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So and how about like people open the restaurant? There is a demanding.
Yeah.
Like for example, like me live
Yes.
in North. Like
Yes.
North is more like okay.
Yeah.
You could like have really good food, but
Yes.
but also we have like more flexible on
Yeah.
price.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
get
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then,
yeah,
and then how you can deal with that in the like south area, because your restaurant is here, right? In
Yeah,
South.
yeah. Well, I think the purchasing power in the south of Jakarta is already quite good, and I think people here they just really look for quality, and
Yeah.
if they find quality, they're willing to pay.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think the prices here. I mean, as a customer, I think the prices here are quite reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put into consideration like the size
Yeah.
of the meal
Yes.
and what
Yeah.
you get,
And then also dessert like
yeah,
this.
I think it's quite competitive.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, it's his place.
Yeah.
But what I've realized is that since the clientele or demographics is mostly women, I need to put more healthy food in there.
Oh really? Like a suggestion
They like
from
their
them.
salad.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you know, when I made this, you know, it's more of more
Like a
heavy
brunch.
lunch
Yeah.
food.
All right. Okay.
So yeah. So going on to this business for like a few months, I've realized that the ladies need more menu.
Oh,
yeah.
more
They need an
More
extra
healthy
menu.
menu.
So
Yes.
So you're going to put that menu
Yes.
in the next coming.
Yes.
Menu.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
So we will have announce your Instagram then,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your
What's Instagram? Here.
Nolita Jakarta.
Nolita Jakarta. So
Yes.
you guys should follow Nolita
Yes.
Jakarta
Yes.
at
There you
Nolita
go.
Jakarta. Here.
I don't know how to spell it.
Okay. So the last one. So is it this Nolita,
Yeah.
this restaurant is part of your passion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Food is my passion.
Oh, food is your passion. Okay.
Food is my passion, and from food,
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about the business aspect of opening a food and beverage
Establishment.
establishment.
Oh, really?
So
Okay,
yeah, from then I learned a lot. It's
Yeah.
not just about the food, but how to run the business, run the kitchen, run the staff.
Yeah.
So it's a good
So,
experience.
yeah. It means you eat a lot too?
Yes, I test a lot of food. Not anymore, but I do test a
Yeah.
lot just to check on the quality, the consistency.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're done.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to taste your
Yeah,
meal at
Yes.
least. All right.
Please.
So,
Finish the dessert
yeah.
and then order the main.
Yeah.
Flip it around a bit.
Exactly. So thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
So just check the next video and everything, especially about Rianti, also
Yes.
about Nolita. Okay, and don't forget to follow Nolita Instagram.
Yes.
Okay, so bye.
Bye.
Bye.